Welcome back to Epic Rides. Okay, so this is a different kind of episode. I'm headed out to Arborg for the Interlake Outdoors Show, and I'm going to tell you a short story about customer service and the amazing motorcycle community in Winnipeg. All right. So, I don't know if you can see that. There's my bike with no wheel. It is the afternoon where I'm supposed to go up to Arborg to the Interlake Outdoors Show to give presentations and hang out and talk about motorcycles with people. I had a chain go on me, and so of course when you do chains you also got to do sprockets. Well, I found a chain, couldn't find sprockets for love nor money. We were right down to the wire, and I'm headed to Moto 49 right now because the guys there have done amazing work, and they may have actually found me a set. So I'm gonna go down there and check it out. Okay. Just got to Moto 49. And I'm not entirely sure where to park here. Here's somewhere, I guess. Made it. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. Moto 49. These guys may have just saved my ass. New sprocket. New front sprocket. Now, let's go see if they fit. It has been an absolute goat rodeo of a week here. I ended up having my old chain bind up on me real bad, so that was exciting. Chalk that up to lack of common sense, I guess. Chalk that up to, you know, things happen, and that's fine. But trying to find parts right now is extremely difficult. So I think my chain went on me on Tuesday. So Wednesday I started calling around, and I could find a chain, but I could not find front and rear sprockets. And as you all know, you really ought to change your sprockets at the same time as you do your chain. But anyways, I figured, you know what? I don't have much of an option here. I can't find sprockets. They won't come until next week, so I'll just order the chain, or I'll just pick up the chain and, you know, just deal with it. Put it on old sprockets. It'll be fine for a week. You know, prematurely wear it a little bit, sure. Anyways, I pulled the pulled the old chain off, went to put the new chain on, and it wouldn't even come close to fitting onto the old sprockets. Like, the front sprocket was in such bad shape that, and so deformed, that it was just not taking it happily. So okay, no problem. Well, so okay, big problem. Given that I am headed to Arborg right now at almost 7:40 at night to be a part of the Interlake Outdoors Show. I've got 2 presentations. The bike's supposed to be on display. Yeah, so I couldn't get the chain on. Well, now what the heck am I going to do? Anyways, I'm racking my brain, getting more and more stressed out. Starting to think, okay, well, maybe the bike's not going to happen. I might have to drive the Mazda out, which is, you know, unfortunate, because I kind of had this whole thing planned, and, you know, I had display space, all that kind of thing. So I'm racking my brain trying to figure out how I'm going to get sprockets. I'm calling around. I called from as far south as just about the U.S. border all the way to Gimli, Manitoba, hoping that somebody would have a sprocket, even a front sprocket, and then I could try and find somebody else for a rear sprocket. Anyway, I was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do. Well, good news is my wife is super smart, way smarter than I am, and she suggests a shop called Moto 49, which is a local cooperative here in Winnipeg. They've got bike storage, and they've got a garage that you can kind of pay by the hour and go get your bike, go fix your bike yourself. They've got all the tools and all that kind of stuff. And they do coffees, and they've got merch and all kinds of cool stuff. But I didn't think of them as a parts shop. It just didn't even occur to me. So, grasping at straws, I call, I think his name is Lewis, sorry. I think his name is Lewis, at Moto 49. And he says, well, I can get them in 24 hours if I can find them. Let me see what I can do. So, okay, well, that's all I can do at this point. I'll take it. And I didn't hear back from him that Wednesday evening, and I was getting, pretty stressed out. And then it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, I got a text from Lewis, and he just said, I found the parts. They are rare, but I found them. It's a totally different distributor. I can't guarantee that they'll be here by air by tomorrow or by Friday, sorry. But if you want to risk it, we can go for it. And I said, you know what? I don't really have another option here. I'm going to have to get sprockets either way. And yeah, so we ordered them. Well, last night, Thursday night, I get a text from Lewis, and it's a tracking number for my parts, my sprockets. I was like shocked that he actually managed to pull it off. Like, those guys, he was texting me at 1 o'clock in the morning, answering questions, trying to help me find these and source these stupid sprockets, and you know what, he did it. And I couldn't be more grateful for Moto 49 and the motorcycle community really in Manitoba and Winnipeg, but Moto 49 especially, man, those guys just are awesome. So I went and picked up the parts today at like noon, and while trying to pack and get presentations buttoned up and put on cards and all that kind of fun stuff. And at any rate, I got it all figured out, and then I go to put the sprockets on. No problem, sprockets go on like a dream. Now, I was running 16 in the front and 47 in the back. Of course, the only one we could get was 17 in the front. So I was a little bit worried about what that was going to do to the gearing ratio, but honestly, I did a little, after doing a shakedown run, it's been just fine. I haven't really noticed too much low-end difference. I haven't gone much past about 90 so far. I mean, I'm just on Bishop Grandin right now in the city trying to get my way out to the perimeter. But anyways, yeah, so I put the sprockets on and I go to put the chain on again, and it's not fitting. And I'm going, what the hell is going on here? And so then it takes me, this is how long it takes me to finally go grab the box the chain came in and look at the stupid thing. Well, the chain's a 520. The 2009 V-Stroms take a 525. So it was never going to work. Like, no matter what I did, no matter what sprockets I had on there, it wasn't going to work either way. But anyways, I bought the chain at Capital Motorsports, and I think the guy looked up a DR instead of a DL, and gave me the appropriate chain for that, but the wrong one for my bike. So anyway, they were awesome. He was super apologetic, and he again went above and beyond to get me a chain. This is at like 2 o'clock this afternoon, 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I couldn't believe it. At any rate, I got the chain. I got it mounted. By 4 o'clock I got to do a test ride, and everything seemed copacetic. So yeah, after that it was a matter of getting everything packed, trying to remember where everything was. And of course, as I'm fueling up here in the city, my buddy Ryan bought himself a new bike, and he says, which way are you headed out? Which way are you headed out to Arborg? And I said, well, I'm going to go straight north on the 7. I don't have time to go look around. It's going to be dark by the time I get there, and the less time I spend dodging deer at night, the better. He goes, well, I'll meet you at the corner of the Perimeter 7 highway so I can check out his new bike. So I'm pretty pumped about that. It's going to put me a little bit lower, or a little bit further behind on schedule here, because it's 20 to 8 right now. Sun's going down fast, and I've got about an hour and a half of driving to do from from where I'm at right now, which isn't so bad. But I'm going to check out the bike anyways, because you know what, if I'm in it, I'm in it, whatever. I'll just take it easy, be extra careful. It's all I can do. But yeah, Moto 49, oh my god, guys, best spot in the city. I highly recommend going and check them out. Honestly, like, I've never had a retailer or collective or any sort of business ever go that far above and beyond for me. Like, just an absolute gem of a place, and a gem of a human being that runs it. So definitely go there and check it out. And now on to the Interlake Outdoors Show. I am pretty excited to be headed out there right now, honestly. It's going to be a fun weekend. There's all kinds of activities and stuff. So they do their show in the fall out in Arborg, and it's a great show. Great way to kick off the fall season. And they were, I was lucky enough to be invited to come and speak to this weekend and set up a booth, so I have a chance to meet a whole bunch of people, and looking forward to that. And then the next big show is not until March or February, excuse me, and that's the Manitoba Outdoor Show, which I will also be a part of. So I'll put a link to all these shows in the description. It's the third show of the year, which happens in the spring. This year it'll be I think it's the first week of May, is the Lactabani Great Outdoors Expo, which is a ton of fun. And I'll be at that one too, and probably doing another chat, and might focus on moto camping. This presentation I'm doing this weekend is all about getting started and road tripping and taking weekend rides on your bike. So, or I guess in a car. I mean, it all translates, right? But as somebody who's got the sickness for motorcycles, I'm, that's my focus. So, yeah. Wow. It's pretty cool. Doesn't help the moisture in the air is cool, and I'm too stubborn to pull over, so I'm just gonna keep plugging away here. Freaking paranoid about deer. But for what it's worth, again, knock on wood, the bike seems to be running good. So I will take it. Oh, corner. Slow down a little bit for this corner, because I actually don't know if it's as wet as some of this shit was. And we're back. And I am still effing frozen. Which is fine. But yeah, it's cold as balls out right now. And I think we're coming up on Arborg. Looks like 4 minutes away, according to the thing here. 2.3 kilometers. 3.5. So I gotta turn right in 2 kilometers. which I can do. All right, there we go. Oh my God. Well, that's awesome. I'm super happy I'm here. I am looking forward to getting checked into the hotel, I can tell you that. Oh, I like the banner. Interlake Outdoors Show. Yes, I made it. We are fucking here. That is wicked awesome. Thank you for listening to me babble like an idiot for the last while. In the next episode, I'll show you what the Interlake Outdoors Show was like for me, and we'll get back to fun routes and amazing destinations. As always, I appreciate your support, so if you could take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell icon thing, I would be super thankful. Until next time, explore often and explore local. Peace.